So, what'd you think of this one? What'd you think of the showcase?
Much better than Summer, and much better than PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation was definitely the worst one.
That's what I've been hearing.
It was the Doom, the Dark Ages game that they showed off. That's
That
kind of the first game they kind of showed.
is one of what I think is probably the highlight of the show. That's the
The
best looking
highlight.
game. I
Yeah,
think that the concept of it is so stupid. It's you're using a gun in medieval ages to fight off the demons because the demons apparently somehow invaded the earth but didn't take over the earth in the dark ages, and you're still running around with a double barrel shotgun blowing off demon heads. As a concept, it's so stupid, but on the other hand, it looks so much fun that I don't care. I don't care how stupid the idea is, it just looks fun.
well, shoot, you get to ride a dragon and also use a mech. So it's like
And you're shot
just
down from
doesn't
a
make any
satellite.
sense.
None of it makes sense. But it looks so much fun.
It's a prequel too, right? To the other two.
Yeah, yeah, that's the
Okay,
point, is it's set in the Dark Ages. It's a medieval game, but nothing about the game is medieval.
nothing about it. It looks super funny.
I think I played the newest of the Doom games. It was Doom and then Doom Eternal, and I loved both those games, and I think this one's going to be I think it's going to knock those other ones out of the water. I think this one's going to be way better.
I think it'll be good. It comes out in 2025 is what I saw too. So they got another year. They'll probably show up at the showcase again, probably. The next one.
That's lame. Because I'm ready for it. I want that game to come out. That's the cool one.
That's the cool one. The next one I had was State of Decay 3. Finally coming in. Been waiting for years for this one to come on.
Yeah.
They finally did it.
Yeah, like
It was CGI though, unfortunately.
it's exciting, but yeah, it's a cinematic trailer, and it's been in development for how many years now? Like 4 minimum, because it was 4 years ago that they released the first trailer, right?
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately, I guess that company is just going through like a really rough patch right now, from what I've heard and stuff. That's why it's taking so long.
yeah, so I'm a little worried about when the game does come out, if it's gonna be any good. I don't know if
I don't
it
know
is.
if you did notice, there were some gameplay elements. They were kind of in between the
Yeah,
CGIs.
but it was so bare bones. It didn't. I know exactly what you're talking about, but it almost didn't look like gameplay. It almost just looked like crappy cinematics.
In-engine footage.
Yeah, that's what it kind of
Yeah.
looked like. And so it was just, I could see the fact that it was gameplay, but it still didn't even look like gameplay.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
fair. I really didn't think they were gonna be here. I had zero hope for it. Because I was like, they've skipped the last 4. But they showed up.
Yeah.
So I saw somewhere, I don't know how real it is, but I guess there are gonna be other developers helping this team because they know how much they're struggling to get it to the finish line. It was, who did I see? I think it was the Doom and another one. They were gonna help them out.
Doom
Get it.
needed help? Is that what you're saying?
No, the companies of Dune and another company are gonna help this
Oh.
company finish 3 because they're just struggling really hard, I guess.
Yeah. I not like super confident in it.
Yeah. The next one I had was the Metal Gear Solid game. Metal Gear 3 remake,
Yeah, I'm
which I was
not.
surprised was there too, but hey, cool.
Yeah, I'm not a Metal Gear guy. But from what I saw, it looked like a good game.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
It was actually one of the few games that had gameplay in the trailer.
Right? Yeah.
Just rare.
Yeah, I liked the look of it. I like the stealth stuff where you can where you have to hide like I don't know if you saw he was like an alligator in the water hiding from
Yes, that was actually really
that
cool.
drone. So I thought that was really cool. That looks interesting to kind of try to implement going through the game.
Yeah, I thought that
Unfortunately, I have not played any Metal Gear games, so I don't know. I don't even know if I can with the system I have. It would probably be good to play through the first two or something, but hopefully I can try to find a way to do it. There's no release date.
I've thought about trying to get the Metal Gear games, but I haven't. So
You're Solid Snake in Fortnite. You kind of have to.
that's true. That's
commit.
true. Well, since I've done Fortnite Solid Snake, that's basically the same thing as playing all the Metal Gear games. So
definitely, that's
my pink backpack, my kink kitty kit backpack.
Dude, that sentence alone was probably gonna get just so much rage. I played Fortnite, so it's pretty much like I played.
Pretty much the same
right?
thing.
Same thing. Same idea, same concept.
Okay, but to be fair, I'm saying ironically.
No, no. It's just
there are
so
other
funny.
people that do not say that ironically.
The next one I had was Fable, the reboot to the series.
In which they
Looked pretty
released
good.
no information about it.
Yeah, I mean, from what it looks like, there's a villain that we have to go after, like usual, like any other game. People are saying that's gameplay in the trailer, too. I keep seeing that, so I don't know. It looks CGI, but it might just look that good in game.
I think it was the same kind of gameplay that we saw in the State of Decay.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it looks. I think it'll be fun. I played the old ones. Those were fun. They're heavily choice and consequence games, especially the first one. So I wonder if they'll kind of do that again with this one. But kind of for what it looks like, it might do the same thing. We'll just kind of have to wait and see. The game isn't coming out till 2025. It'll probably be like a fall game, I would think.
That gives me time to play through 1 and 2, because I would want to do that.
Yeah, I played through 3. I've done. I think the only one I haven't fully finished is 1 or 2. I can't remember which one. I think it was 2, which is very weird, out of order way to play it. But hey, you know.
They're all kind of separate, though, aren't they? Like, it doesn't follow stories or anything like that.
Yeah, I think they're all set in the future, but you play as like a different character each time.
Yeah.
Like, but I think like the first game's consequences are pushed to like 2 kind of sort of way.
Like
even though you're still playing a different. Yeah, but you're not playing the same character. Like those things happened in 1, or like moved to 2, or whatever. I think. Your favorite series, Assassin's Creed Shadows, is the next one I have.
God. Taking what I'm trying to be non-biased about, the gameplay looked good. Or stealth-wise. I didn't enjoy the combat. I mean, the combat didn't look any different than anything that they've done before, but stealth looked pretty fun.
Yeah, I think it was in this trailer. I know there's new stuff today, but in the one that was at the games showcase, had them destroying the lanterns and stuff, making it darker around them. I think is what happened, using stealth a little bit. Maybe it was in the one today, but it showed. I think it was the girl throwing something at a lantern, and it made it dark around the guy, and he couldn't really see very well. So you were able to kind of sneak around a lot easier and stuff.
I really do enjoy that mechanic in games. Um, they did that in Call of Duty Modern Warfare campaign, where you had a silent sniper rifle and you had to sneak through this town, otherwise the tank would find you. And that was one of the greatest missions in a Call of Duty campaign, in my opinion. So, I do like that mechanic. I don't know. Oh, I don't know.
You just it's Ubisoft, and you don't like them, right?
I used to. I used to love Ubisoft. But I'll probably wait for reviews and then see how I feel about it.
Yeah, that's fair. I think it comes out. What did it say? Was it October?
I can't remember
I
the
don't
release
remember.
dates of any of them, other than Call of Duty. I remember Call of Duties. That's because I just looked at it.
I could have swore. I don't have it, but I could have swore there was a release date for it. I have to look. Game I have was the Fallout 76 update that's coming.
Yeah, it's
Man,
Fallout 76. I just gross.
I think it was in. I think it's actually in like 2 weeks. That's coming out. Like a new map. It's like a new map expansion or something. I thought it was cool that they also revealed that you can play as a ghoul. And that will be coming out next year. I wonder if that will be implemented into Fallout 5 and stuff. That'd be interesting to see. I know you don't particularly care for 76.
Not at all.
Not at all. Oof. The next game will pique your fancy. The Flintlock Siege of Dawn game. It's a Souls-like.
Yeah, actually, not particularly. I mean, okay, I will try it because it's going to be a Game Pass day one game, but it doesn't look that revolutionary to me. So
No.
I'll try it because it's free to play,
That's fair.
essentially. But
Shoot,
it didn't look crazy, and I think keep showing trailers for it, and it's almost never anything new. So
You might as well try them all. I mean, pretty much all the Xbox games are going to be on Game Pass day one.
yeah, so
yeah, I really thought it would since it's a Souls-like, and it looked interesting with like how you can do the magic and guns and stuff. So I figured it'd be different than the usual Souls-like.
I will say there were several Souls-likes that were dropped within these last few days, and it is not the worst one that I've seen.
Okay.
By a mile. I'm sure we'll get to the worst one in this conversation.
And it'll be releasing on July 18th as well. So in a
Oh, that's actually kind of soon
month?
then. Yeah.
In a month. So it's coming out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, I was like, shoot, try them all. Get, if you don't care for them and they look good, shit, they're free to us with Game Pass. So, but the next one was the Avowed game I had.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Don't know.
No.
I know people are kind of considering it their like game to hold on to till Elder Scrolls 6 comes out.
That's kind of what
I've
it is.
seen that.
It does look like. It kind of looks like a Skyrim clone, but just not nearly as good.
Oof.
I don't think it looks bad. I just don't think. I don't know. I don't
Is
feel
it
like we've gotten enough.
That how it's like with a magic book in their hand, how they're using the magic. I think that looks kind of interesting, kind of different.
I will say, if I play that game, I'll probably want to try the magic system, because
Yeah,
I like fantasy magic systems a lot, and the melee combat just looks like Skyrim, I guess. It just
yeah,
doesn't look revolutionary by any means.
that's fair.
However, Skyrim's magic system is not great. So maybe they do magic in a different way. That's going to be more interesting.
I hope so, because I mean, I think it'll be fun. Like I said, definitely try it. So,
Hmm.
since we're on Bethesda a little bit, I'll kind of. I didn't put it on the list, but the Starfield update. There was one last night, and then the one coming out, the DLC,
Yes.
also. So if we want to play, we need to finish the story.
We're not even like halfway through it.
Nope, dude, we so gave up because we have so much other stuff to do.
The DLC looks way better than what we've experienced in the game so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a high bar, but it does look way better. It actually looks like there's I don't know, just unique stuff. The base game, it's just like you're running into the same stuff everywhere you go. So
Yeah.
hopefully the new DLC, hopefully that's much better. But if it's a paid thing, if it's a paid DLC and not just on Game Pass, you know?
Yeah, at least for me, I got the upgraded version, so I get the update at least. I don't know if you get it through me. I don't know if that's how it works.
I think in the past we have had it, so...
Okay, then either way we have this DLC.
Okay.
So
then it'll be worth a shot.
If it's how it was before.
Yes.
Was Gears of War E-Day, another prequel game to a long-running series.
I have not played Gears of War, except for the tiny bit that we did together.
Yeah, except for that.
Not a huge fan of the games, but I have heard that this is very exciting for people. I've heard it's supposed to be like Halo Reach, where it's a prequel that's dark and gritty. So...
yeah, I haven't played them either, like you said. At least it's a prequel, so if we did pick it up, we wouldn't have to really know anything, I guess.
That is true.
Technically. There's no release date. I would think that it would come out. It's going to be probably like a 2026 game. I don't think it's going to be next year. Unless they're ready.
I thought most of the games were either 2024 or 2025.
They didn't show one for this one. I didn't look I didn't see one when I was looking online either. So unless I was looking in the wrong places, but which could be possible, unfortunately. But I did not see one. I don't know did you see one? Did you see 2025 on it?
No, I thought all of them that were showed off were 2024 or 2025.
I did see, yeah, there were a lot of ones that actually had dates, which was good. Next one was the Expedition 33. I thought that looked really cool.
Was that
for
for
a game concept? It was the turn-based one. RPG turn-based.
Yeah, I was sold on it at the start of the trailer because it seemed like a super strange story, super interesting. The characters seemed interesting, and then once it started showing gameplay, I kind of dropped off because it's like a turn-based rhythm game or something, right?
It is turn-based. I don't know if it's like a rhythm-y.
Well, it seemed like there was like prompts popping up where you had to like rapidly tap A or something.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I don't know if that was... Yeah, I guess you could say it's probably rhythm-based then. But that might just be for like bonus attacks or something. Yeah, I thought it looked cool. I mean, I'm kind of into turn-based games. That's kind of what Wasteland 3 is, sort of.
I think
And
I think yeah, if you're doing a turn-based game, it's got to be like perfect.
yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Like Baldur's
That
Gate
story
3.
seems cool. The story seems really interesting.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. The story did seem very good.
Because it was like, from what it was like a woman's painting, and like all the time she makes something new, people die. Like that's
Yep.
whack.
Fighting huge monsters and stuff, and two seemed it seemed interesting. It's just the gameplay didn't seem to match the intensity of
The story.
the story.
That's fair.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be really good. I just rhythm games can be super repetitive in their gameplay,
Yeah.
so that's why you have to do it right.
Was the Sea of Thieves update coming out in July of this year, the 25th? Did you watch that one?
I did, yes.
Okay. I think it was cool for the villain stuff. Hasn't really been pushed that hard in the game yet. But that's really it.
I mean,
That it did.
every time you play the game, you meet villainous players.
Yeah. Yeah.
To ruin your lives.
You're just not an official villain, you know?
Yeah.
You're just being an ass.
And is it a bigger ship that they're adding? Is that what I
It looks
understood
like
from
it.
Okay.
It looks like a big warship.
I thought it was bigger, but I couldn't tell for sure.
Yeah, it looked larger to me.
Okay. And then obviously shooting flames out of the front of it is awesome no matter what.
Yeah. That'll definitely, whoever has it has a lot of potential gaining from other ships if they attack them.
However, I imagine it's probably a pretty slow ship too, so probably easy to outrun. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope. Otherwise, if they make that thing a speed demon, that's going to be nightmarish.
You can just add all the flame to the back, so it just is like a super Millennium Falcon driven
Oh God.
ship.
Night-
Next game was that Perfect Dark game. I did not send that one to you, but you said you saw them anyway.
I'm trying to remember it.
It's kind of like espionage meets
Oh.
Mirror's Edge, is what I keep seeing.
Yeah, I have
Descriptions of.
no idea what to think about that. It didn't look... At first, I thought it looked super boring, and then of course it jumped to the part where she's jumping around and like doing these triple shots, like triple quick shots on bad guys, and so I don't know... I couldn't tell if that was gameplay or not.
Yeah.
And if it's just cinematics, then and you're not actually able to do that stuff, then it doesn't look fun. But if you can do that kind of stuff, well, then that's really cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Some of the gameplay they showed was cool, like how you manipulate others to do stuff. Kind of like how you do in Arkham Knight with the voices and stuff.
Yeah, but that's
That
not
was
enough
kinda
to make a
cool.
whole game on.
No, but I think that's just something I saw that was kind of cool.
Oh.
Was there? I think that was another 2025 game. I'd have to look at the trailers again. But I think that's what it was. Moving to the Indiana Jones game. That's coming out this year, sometime in the fall. A lot of fall games. I believe this is also a Game Pass game. And it's from the dudes that did Wolfenstein, right? Machine gun games or machine games.
I'm not sure.
Okay. What do you think of that one?
No gameplay in the
A
trailer.
little bit, like combat.
Not from what I remember seeing. I don't remember seeing anything.
There's like some of him like punching people with like shovels and stuff, I think.
Maybe I missed it then.
Go
I
listen to
don't know.
that.
It doesn't. It doesn't appeal to me really. It's entering into a genre that is completely dominated by Tomb Raider and Uncharted, and I
That's
don't think
fair.
it's going to match the intensity or the fun or the story of either of those.
I'm sure there's a lot of You're going to what? It was Egypt, the Himalayas, and like other stuff. Yeah, I don't know. There's a, like you said, there's definitely a lot of filled up already. Because I think now with Tomb Raider, there's a TV show coming to Netflix. Isn't there right? Isn't there a new game too? Possibly or no?
I thought we
Through
heard
Amazon or
rumors
something.
about a game or something, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
And I certainly haven't seen anything new on it. I hope so, because holy shit, I love the Tomb Raider games.
Double exposure. It follows the main character of the first one. I know that doesn't. This is kind of a big deal for the franchise because they haven't seen this character since that first game came out, which was I even remember like early 2010s, I think, something like that. But it comes out October 29th of this year. I think if it's like the first couple, it's a choice game, choice and consequence game. Solving another murder mystery. There was new stuff for Star Wars Outlaws 2 that came out. Tatooine, because you know you can't have a Star Wars game unless Tatooine's in it. Actually, anything Star Wars, you have to have Tatooine.
Always going back to the desert planet.
Yep, always.
The only
every
time there wasn't a desert planet was in the sequel trilogy, in which they just replaced it with Jakku.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
Which is just Tatooine.
Pretty much just like it. Yeah.
It was exactly the same as Tatooine.
I kind of wonder if you're gonna be able to explore Tatooine, you can go to what am I thinking? Owen's farmland and like see it. I wonder if that's like an option, like a little Easter egg type thing. But we'd have to wait to see.
Or you could not. You could just not play the game.
Unfortunately,
That'll be
no,
good.
I'm interested. Unfortunately, for me,
That's a pretty L
I'm
take, my guy. Not gonna lie.
just I don't know what to tell you. In August, I think August 25th or something.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to it.
The next game I had, Dragon Age, the Veil Guard, showing off a trailer. Like I said, I thought that would have been at the Summer Games Fest one, but they showed up to Xbox, so I'm okay.
I was
that.
excited for Dragon Age, but the trailer was not appealing.
That's been a majority of the internet being afraid of this trailer.
It, the best comparison that I heard is somebody said that it looked like a hero shooter, like Overwatch or something.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it sounds pretty accurate. I mean, that's what the trailer looked like.
There, that someone at EA or BioWare just made a stupid decision on a reveal trailer.
Yeah.
Like, just how they make it look, which is for sure truthful. Like, I don't know why they did it that way.
It was not good. And, like, especially because, like, I felt like some of the magic of Dragon Age Inquisition, again, that's the only one that I've fully played through, is as you're going through the game, you meet your companions one by one, and each of them are, like, unique and crazy in their own way and stuff. And now it's like, oh, okay, I know there's a necromancer on the team now. Like, cool. It's like
Yeah,
there's no mystery to it. It's just there will be a necromancer joining your team. which
A
would have been
mage
such a cool
killer.
yeah, which would have been such a cool segue to just have that kind of stumble into that, the same way you stumbled into characters in Inquisition,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not getting any of that. You know who it is that's on the team. No mystery.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of like as we've kind of talked before, BioWare needs this to do really good. They need it to do really well.
Yeah,
These
they
last two
do.
games, they have not done very well.
Not in the
So I'm,
slightest.
it's supposed to again come out like in the fall of this year. That's the word around the. With more reveals coming tomorrow, so we'll have to talk about those. But they uh they showed a little snippet of like what the gameplay trailer is gonna look like tomorrow. You know,
Mhm.
people are like, "Oh, you keep seeing all the concerns for that trailer you showed yesterday. You have to put something out just to not have all that freak outage going on the internet."
I,
Love,
I, I don't know.
yeah, because a lot of people are thinking they like completely ditched everything, like the Dreadwolf part. People think they ditched that and stuff, but they showed a snippet of his name being dropped today, so that was like kind of their way of showing, oh no, that didn't happen yet. Oh, I died. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool we get to see Varric. You know, he was there a little bit, so we'll kind of see how
Yeah,
he plays into it, or if we'll get any of the other characters from previous games into this one. Black Ops 6 coming in.
yes. And my opinion is that it actually looks really good.
Yeah,
I really want to play it. And it's already coming out on Game Pass, so there's no
yeah,
reason not to. I saw something
it's
talking
free
about
for us.
yeah, I saw something talking about what is it called? Omni movement or something,
Yeah, yep, that was the big talk.
and that looks really cool. Being able to essentially sprint and jump into a dive, and being able to turn around in a full 180 while you're doing it, that's just that's awesome. And it's something people always I say people I always make fun of Call of Duty for just putting out the same stuff every single year, but that is something that's unique. That's something that's not really unique to the Call of Duty games, but just first-person shooters in general.
Hmm.
So, including that kind of stuff is actually pretty exciting.
Yeah, I think this will be one where I'm gonna kind of play it like Modern Warfare back in 2019. I think, and we also
I hope
get round zombies too, round based zombies again.
never complain
On
about
top of
zombies.
that, nope.
That's not true. Vanguard was really bad.
Yeah, yeah, Vanguard was bad. It's just like the only people that can make zombies are Black Ops people. Like that's it. That's all they can. They're the only ones that I think can touch it because they're the only ones that know how to do it properly.
Yeah,
Yeah, the story kind of seems to be continuing Cold War. Cold War and what Black Ops 2 flashbacks a little bit, right?
I'm sorry. What?
The story seems to kind of be following Black Ops 2 flashbacks slash Cold War, right? Isn't that the kind of the idea?
I think so. I know it's got that FBI agent from
Adler? Is that what Adler?
yes, Adler from Cold War. I know he's in it, which I'm cool with. I mean, he certainly wasn't a bad character or anything like that.
Then we get a new one with that police SWAT guy.
Yeah.
I forget his name. I'm kind of blanking on that. Yeah, this one looks exciting. I think it'll be fun. We get, I think according to the store, we get access to the open beta with the Game Pass. We get early access to the open beta, so we can play the multiplayer early, ish. I think I read that
sounds
on
pretty
there.
good then.
Actually, we might as well try out the multiplayer early. Yeah, I'm excited. I like this one a lot. They had a lot of good stuff lined up.
Mm-hmm. I just wish there some of the games that I was excited for, I'm a little less excited for after watching it, but hopefully upon their release they're still good.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
I
I was excited for both Dragon Age and State of Decay 3, and after the trailers I'm less excited about the games, but at least they're coming, you know, we're actually getting progress on them. So
yeah, I was actually starting to lose hope on State of Decay 3, that like it was just never coming. Because I haven't heard anything about it for, 4 years.
Yeah.
And they just continue to update too. So I was like, you're just gonna hold on to it or something. Yeah, I'll just have to watch the Dragon Age one tomorrow and hope to see that it was just the reveal trailer really sucked. I think that's what it was to me. That reveal trailer sucked. It was like it wasn't great by any means.
Oh man. Like I remember the Dragon Age Inquisition one. That one was amazing. Like that trailer was so good.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm just hoping that someone messed up in showing how it looks. Because the big comparison was that it looks like a hero shooter, a Suicide Squad hero shooter.
Yeah.
Like or something. And I'm like, oh boy, that's not a good comparison to have.
No,
at all.
it's...
Yeah, I'll have to watch that. I think that would be good to watch.
Black Ops 6 I'm excited for. I might really get into Black Ops 6. But, you know, it is still a Call of Duty game, so I'm trying to set my expectations to a reasonable level.
I think it looks better than the last two already.
Which is Modern Warfare 3 and Vanguard?
I think, yeah, because, well, Modern Warfare 2 was technically before 3. Because they, remember there's that whole thing about Modern Warfare 3 is just DLC for 2. I don't know if you're...
Was it? I thought it was still its own game.
It's, like, it's its own game, but, like, people still consider it just DLC.
Well, that's just because it was so bad that people just considered it DLC, though. But it was still its own game.
Yeah. Yeah. But, I don't know. We'll have to see. I think the Black Ops 6 was good for the show. That one. Doom looked really good. I'll have to play the other two. I know it's a prequel, but I'll still need to play them.
Yeah.
To probably understand a little bit of what's going on. What'd you like? I know you said Doom and Black Ops.
Doom, Black Ops, and that Wu Chang game are probably my top picks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm probably most disappointed with Dragon Age, State of Decay, and...
Yeah, I think I watched Dragon Age at work, and I'm like, what are these title cards for these people? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
And then, I was also a little disappointed by the Expedition 33 game. when it was.
Oh, with the turn-based?
Yeah, like I said, when I first started watching it, the story seemed super intriguing, but then the turn-based kind of burned me off a little bit.
I think Metal Gear will be cool. I actually kind of like the look of Expedition 33. To me, I think that would be cool. It was probably Expedition 33 was probably one of my faves of the show. ZK3 just because it's a zombie game, but
Wait, do you like zombie games?
oh, dude, I don't know.
I didn't know.
I think that's it for this conversation. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining me.
Of
This was
course.
good.
Of course.